What is up, my friends, and welcome back to your daily list of Fortnite here at the Happy Part channel. And today we're gonna mix it up and bring you guys this season 9 storyline so far. Now we're not gonna go back to other storylines like other YouTubers do. I just simply think that's very confusing. We're gonna stick to right now what's going on, what the possibilities are gonna be happening throughout the season 9 storyline. Now to get started, of course, like always, we have to play for you guys the season 9 actual intro, or of course the cinematic intro if you guys want to be specific. So here you guys go, here's the intro, then afterwards we're gonna discuss a whole storyline around this intro, and of course a previous event. Alright, so there we go. Of course, we can definitely tell they went inside of a bunker. Now, this bunker is nowhere to be found in the Season 9 map. You guys can look absolutely everywhere, line it up from the intro to like the actual game itself, and it just simply does not match up. And that's primarily because, of course, Epic Games moved around the buildings and moved around a lot of stuff to make it look better for the actual cinematic intro. So unfortunately, guys, the bunker as of right now is completely just does not exist for whatever reason. Now we have to discuss, well, why are we here in the first place? Why are we in the future? And most importantly, who saved us? Now, to give you guys all those answers, we have to go back to the previous event. So during the end of Season 8, of course, we got the unvaulting event. Now, the unvaulting event was actually very special because while we were teleported inside the unvaulting event, there was actually a helmet located on the desk. And next to that helmet was actually playing some OG music. Now, this helmet turned out to be the gatekeeper of the unvaulting event, or essentially the gatekeeper of this actual, like, third dimension, basically. Now, there is in fact a statue of her located right in the middle of the heart of Neo Tilted, and many people speculate that she's actually the reason for all this technology advancements being here during the Season 9 map. Now, quite frankly, there's no way to tell how much time has passed during Season 8 to Season 9, but quite frankly, it had to have been quite a long time because the entire map has now been changed, and all the actual point of interest that got destroyed are now replaced with their actual futuristic versions of their previous selves. So of course, a lot of time has probably passed, probably 5 to 10 years, I would actually guess, considering the fact that, of course, well, it takes a long time to build a city, for that matter, from completely rubble to absolutely a massive city, and a few other stuff like that. But we can also tell that Neo Tilted is still being built, so it's kind of impossible that a lot of time has passed, so my best guess would be 5 to 10 years. Now, something strange about this battle pass is the mysterious skin is legit just called the mysterious skin, and it says to be revealed. There's actually no codename for it or anything of that nature, which is actually very strange because usually it'll say like certain things from the past, like the visitor and stuff like that, or just some sort of hint towards the storyline. But again, we have no hints towards the storyline. The vault is missing, and we're all kind of confused how much time has passed during Season 8 to Season 9. So whatever happened after Jonesy and Banana Man actually got into the bunker, somebody had been taking over and essentially rebuilt the entire map. And of course, everybody thinks it's a gatekeeper, and the reason everyone's teleported there was essentially to introduce everyone to, of course, the gatekeeper herself. And the exact same time that she was teleported there, she essentially left and left her helmet behind to, of course, get to work. Now let's talk about what's going to be happening during Season 9's storyline. Now keep in mind, these are only theories, but they actually do in fact make sense, and you guys will see that throughout the rest of the video. So first things up is the Power Surge. According to the actual Season 9 Battle Pass, we have something called Power Surge. It says show your style, part of the suit up set. Alright guys, so we can definitely tell the Season 9 map is powered mostly by renewable resources, and most importantly, from the old Season 8 event. Neo Tilted is completely being powered by the in-between / the unvaulting event. And of course we can thank the Gatekeeper for that, and that's why her statue is over at Neo Tilted. And that also kind of proves that she's actually the person that is responsible for absolutely everything that is new in the Season 9 map. Now going back to what I was saying before, the power surge. How is this going to be taking place and what's going to be happening? Well, if you take a look at the actual power cord, we can definitely tell the energy is going through it kind of like a snake. As it moves through the actual cord, it's moving the cords up and down. So it's essentially like someone taking a drink. You know how you can see someone's neck when they actually swallow, where it goes like out for a second? That's essentially what the energy is doing. It's going like gulp, 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 and just pushing energy into the actual Neo Tilted. So there's actually a massive possibility that there's going to be a power surge, which basically means a massive amount of power is going to essentially go through the cord and essentially break off the power to Neo Tilted, probably making it turn off. And that's probably why they spend so much time with, of course, the graphics of this, and especially how the cord actually looks with the actual power going through it, like gulp, gulp, gulp. And also the inside of the power cord itself is completely detailed on specific cords. So obviously Epic Games would not spend all their time putting the actual detail inside the cord if you were not going to be seeing the inside at some point. They just simply would not do that. There's just simply no point. So obviously we're going to be seeing the inside of the cord at some point. A power surge will probably be the culprit of that actually happening. And of course, it actually explains why there's windmills in the game and other renewable energy resources such as the power plant. I mean, if we take a look around the game, we actually have these windmills that are not being used just yet. And that's primarily because that's going to be a backup generator once Neo Tilted does in fact lose power. Now to me, that just simply makes sense, but let me know in the comment section down below if that makes sense to you guys. After Neo Tilted loses its power, of course there's going to be some sort of backup generator. And what better way to get free energy than of course the windmills across the Fortnite Battle Royale map. That's a renewable resource that's completely free to use, and why would you not use it? Because as of right now, they're not spinning, which means they're not being used. So that's just my personalized theory, and let me know what your theories are in the comment section down below. Now let's move on to Polar Peak. What's going to be happening with Polar Peak and Greasy Grove? Well, we definitely know for a fact there's two placeholders. One behind the eye of the actual Greasy Grove monster, and one below Greasy Grove. Now my educated guess, as being a leaker in this Fortnite community, I looked through all the files, and this is primarily probably for either its other eye or the rest of his body, and that's essentially just a placeholder. Now the other placeholder that's in Greasy Grove. There's actually a lot of files that point towards one of these blocks could actually be for a brand new point of interest location, or of course a location for an event. We definitely know for a fact that the Polar Peak is completely cracked, and of course it's going to be falling down with the castle and probably through the ice down below Greasy Grove. Now the Greasy Grove cube is actually very close to Polar Peak, so there's actually the possibility this actually just might be one massive hole or a placeholder for the upcoming event when the ice does in fact fall down and ram itself right through the actual Greasy Grove ice. So that's my personal educated guess as far as where the cubes are and what's going to be happening during Greasy Grove's event. Now keep in mind this will not be happening for a very long time, so please, if you guys see a stream talking about the Greasy Grove event, just simply dislike it. It's completely clickbait and not real. So as a summary, what's going to be happening? Well, I'm not quite sure, but there's definitely going to be a power surge at some point. And from that point on, we're going to be losing power to probably all major point of interest, but most importantly, add Neo Tilted. And from that point on, we'll probably be using a backup generator of some sort and turn on those actual windmills to give us some more energy. And Neo Tilted will probably be flickering on and off, but it will still have some sort of power. Now during all of this, we'll probably be seeing what's going to be going on with the Greasy Grove event / well, just simply the Polar Peak Eye. Now the 9.20 update is just simply next week, which is on Tuesday, which is about 2 to 3 days from now, and we're supposed to be seeing a crap ton of brand new event files. So I'll keep you guys updated with my next upcoming video, but as of right now, that's about it for the storyline. There's just simply nothing to actually talk about. The storyline is all over the place, it's very confusing, but those are my theories, and let me know what your theories are in the comment section down below. But as always my friends, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope that was helpful and gave you guys some sort of insight as far as what could be coming. And yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay happy and have a great day.